Hello and welcome back to the Sunny Side, a place to discuss film, television, games, all things storytelling, while being sincere, thought-provoking, and always staying on the sunny side. My name is Evan B. Thank you so much for watching. Starting tomorrow, we will begin our Mission Impossible binge, where we'll be going through all the Mission Impossible movies, leading up to the Final Reckoning coming out in theaters next week. But until then, I wanted to talk to you about some TV I think you should be watching. This is some television that's on right now, currently streaming, that I think you should hop into while it's airing, so we can all get in and have a fun conversation about what's really fantastic going on the small screen here this spring. So that being said, let's dive in. Today I wanted to talk about The Studio. This is the Apple TV Plus show comedy by Seth Rogan about Hollywood. And now I will say, even though the show has finished its first season run of 10 episodes, I've only seen the first 5. And such is the life with streaming. We always, don't always get to everything on time. I always try my best. But I still think that this show is definitely in the zeitgeist and in the moment, and there's such good quick bites that I think it's easy to hop in and just, get all the way through. That being said, what do I love about this so much? I think, this very easily could have been a show like Entourage, which I have a lot of love for Entourage, as problematic as it was for certain aspects. It is a very fun sort of living the life of being in Hollywood. This show is less about that and much more in the comedy vein. Each episode is structured like a different type of genre film that is being referenced in the episode, and then the characters play along with it. During the detective episode, when a reel goes missing, they don trench coats, and these hats because of some fun plot contrivances, but then suddenly there are private eyes. There's a war episode I just watched where the background is there's this big war film going on, and it ends with this big sort of, fantastical battle sequence almost at the end. I don't want to give too much away, but the show is fun, and I think Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, his writing partner, really understand the fine line between wanting to feel like you're in Hollywood and you have that sort of, living vicariously through these characters' moments, but also having fun with it, understanding, the comedy that comes from the business of movies. And I think in the modern era, we talk about movies a lot online. I mean, look at me. I have a YouTube channel where I talk about film and television online a lot and break it down. And so this has become such a huge theme in our culture to sort of analyze the making of the movie as well as the creative of it. And so Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg take that idea in a smart way that you're getting glimpses of what it's like to make a movie, but it's really just this fun sort of Mel Brooks silent, like Mel Brooks silent movie. It feels very similar of a pace with it. And I know he said The Player, the Tim Robinson movie, was a inspiration for this too. And you definitely see a lot of that wanting to play with the genre a little bit and having fun, being very tongue-in-cheek. I think Ike Barinholtz, absolutely stellar as the second lead next to Seth Rogen. The whole cast is incredible. It's a lot of fun, and I would love to keep seeing this going. It's a fun, good sort of release to talk about film in a fun way. So